Network Entertainment.
Hello to everyone all over the world. Magkakasama na naman tayo sa isang gabing puno ng kwentuhan, tawanan, and bardagulan kasama ang leading voices of the Filipino youth. Ito pa rin ang
Ganito Kasi Yan, powered by the Pod Network.
At kasama nyo pa rin ang inyong wandering go-getter ng Quezon City. It's your boy, Jacob. At kasama natin,
ako lang to, ang breadwinner baby boy ng Rizal, na dating striving scholar. Ako lang to, si Lance.
na nagbabalik.
Yes, welcome back to
Oo,
me.
welcome back to Lance.
Pero para feeling ko, kailangan pakilala mo muna ako sa
Oo.
mga audience natin for this
Ayan.
episode. Pakilala mo.
Okay. Siya si Lance.
Okay.
Hindi.
Ako lang yun.
Si Lance ay isang advertising professional at dating GKY
Dati, grabe yun. No
na-
one's talking about. Joke
The
lang.
present?
Ayun.
Oo. At
Nagbabalik.
nagbabalik na GKY host. And of course, syempre, dating Atenean.
Dating Atenean. Once
Ay,
an Atenean,
always.
always an Atenean.
Oh.
Pero, yun, sino muna dito ang first time makinig sa GKY? Ay, so lahat kayo nakapakinig na sa GKY?
Anong episode yung napakinggan nyo?
Oo.
Yung Aja. O, di ba?
Ilang Aja episode? Kasi hindi lang yun isa, dalawa. Ano yung
Ano
una?
doon? Yung una?
Yung isa po yung sa... Video call po siya eh. For
Video call. Alam.
Eh, yung pangalawa, sino may alam ng
Oo,
pangalawa?
sino nakapakinig ng pangalawang episode? Taas kamay. Wow.
Wow.
Updated.
Pakibigyan nga to ng ano.
Oo. Bigyan
Bigyan ng
ng
gardenia.
socks. Bigyan ng socks.
Oo.
Yes. So, kasi parang first time nating maka-interact. May mga taong nanonood dito. Kasi kadalasan yung mga producers lang natin yung
Oo, kasama natin sila Gab.
Oo, sinaga. So, medyo nararamdaman ko yung nginig.
Wow.
Yes.
Paano yung nginig?
Yung medyo gumagano.
Wow. May action talaga.
Medyo may action talaga.
Oo. At syempre, Lance, for this episode, let's talk about making the most of our 20s. Bilang
Yes.
yun yung theme ng ating
nga.
episode today. And siguro gusto ko lang din tanongin muna, sino yung nasa 20s na dito?
Sino dito yung hindi pa 20?
Meron. May
Meron.
mga nakapasok.
Oo.
May nakalusot. At sino dito ang lampas na sa 20? Yes!
Welcome po tayo of all ages
Oo,
naman
we are
dito.
inclusive.
Yes. Fairly represented.
Oo.
So, tingin ko, Jacob, at this point. Kasi, feeling ko ito yung tanong na hindi natatanong lagi.
Ano?
Yung feeling ko may pinanghuhugutan. Tsaka,
Ano?
pag hindi ko to tinanong sa'yo, feeling ko may iyak ka.
Ha?
Kagaya nung kilala ko, kumusta ka?
Dapat kasi lahat kinakamusta, di ba?
Oo.
Kasi di ba,
Bakit
pag...
mo na-check sa GC?
Oo, baka hindi na-check yung pangangamusta. Okay
Oo.
naman ako. Actually, grabe yung feeling na ang laki ng ilaw, ang daming tao,
Oo.
and everything. Ikaw ba, Lance? Siyempre, kailangan kamustahin kita.
Oo. Kasi Jacob, nung gabing yun,
Oo.
kailangan kung ano yun yung staff ko. 20 years yung staff ko yun eh. Tapos nasa labas. Tapos hindi mo malang ako kukumustahin. Kaya, thank you. Pero hindi mo maaalis sa amin na parang wala lang nangyari.
Akala ko sasabihin mo, pag wala ako, hinahanap niyo ako. Pero pag nandito ako, tatanungin niyo ba't nandito ako?
Magaling. Give ko. So, kumusta ka? Genuinely.
Okay
Okay
na.
lang.
Sabi ko, di ba?
1 to 10, how are you? How are you feeling right now?
11.
Bakit 11?
Kasi-
Kung hanggang 10 lang.
Siyempre, this is GKY 6th anniversary.
Eh,
And
di ba
GKY
anniversary lang natin nung nakaraan?
5th yun. O, anim na.
Bakit 6 na? Bakit wala pang 1 year? 6 na agad?
Ang bilis nung taon.
Okay. Sige.
Hindi mo baka magulat ka ng 30 ka na.
And hindi lang yun, kasi ito rin ang 250th
Episode ng GKY.
Oh my God. So,
Isipin niyo,
palakpakan
umabot
naman
tayo
natin
ng
yan.
250.
Grabe yung 250.
Oo. And ang daming eras ng GKY na napagdaanan natin.
Oo.
From online recording lang.
Online.
Or minsan
Pandemic.
sa classroom.
Sa classroom na alam mo, hindi na daw,
Nandadekwat pa tayo ng classroom dati.
nabawal na daw ngayon, balita ko.
Bawal na?
Kasi may CCTV doon sa classroom.
May piyok.
Oo, totoo.
Oo.
Oo, tas Until eventually na nandito. Ay, hindi, wala pa dito sa may Chende
Sa
pa.
Tiende pa tayo.
And then, nandito
And then
na.
dito. And then, hindi, may isa pa. ELJ. CMC
ELJ.
era.
Yes.
Oo.
Yes. Kala ko yung ELJ. Ba't tayo napunta
ELJ?
dun sa, sa
CBS?
kapamilya? Oo.
Oo. And then napunta tayo dito. And of course, nagkaroon tayo ng graduation era.
Yes.
Which brings me to my question, Lance.
Wow.
Ano yung expectation mo ng life after college?
I thought na, wow, seryoso na.
Seryoso?
Oo, life after college. Feeling ko kasi, di ba nag-uusap na tayo before na parang, ready na ako sa life na tahimik. Or like, at least
Tahimik?
figuring it out. And dealing with uncertainty and embracing it. So, yun yung expectation ko. Ikaw ba?
Ako personally, ang expectations ko, masayang buhay.
Masaya.
Oo. Kasi syempre, hindi, parang iisipin mo din kasi, ba't ka ba nag-aaral? Para magkaroon ng magandang buhay, masayang buhay.
Oo.
Syempre, yung expectations mo parang tipong, living the life.
Oo.
Sabi nga sa episode ni Justin Bangsil mamaya,
Oo.
living and building the dream life.
Yes. Totoo naman. Parang
Oo.
yung, it's either sa Makati ka, may kondo ka, magsasalsedo ka every weekend, magja-jogging ka,
BGC.
mag-BGC ka. Parang, there's that certain aspiration.
Oo.
And, what are your aspiration? Na-fulfill mo ba yun?
Aspirations ko talaga,
Oo.
maintain GKY and build GKY. And I'd say, in fairness, na-achieve.
Na-achieve.
Ikaw ba?
Sa akin, kasi alam mo naman, hindi ko alam, na-share ko sa podcast before, na parang yung life ko is, completely different siya. I was supposed to take journalism, pero eventually I decided na go against the flow and embrace uncertain paths. So, parang nag-180 degrees siya. But right now, parang nagkaroon ulit
Tama
siya ng
na,
new
180.
phase. Oo,
Nung
180.
nakaraan, 160 yun eh.
Si Joy yun.
Si Joy.
Si Joy. Shout out sa Miss Joy. Anyway, yun. So parang ramdam ko yung shift. And if I'm living the dream life right now, I can't say yes. Kasi, is this the dream life talaga na I've dreamed of? Or is this the life na I'm slowly building? Kasi parang, it's different eh. Na, sige, sabihin natin you have aspiration for GKY or you want to live with this mood board that you want. Pero paano kung hindi pala yun yung dream mo? Paano kung there's something else? So parang nag-build up ka from scratch. And I'm there.
Wow. Pero ano yung biggest surprise sa'yo nung post-grad life?
Biggest surprise. Surprise.
Paano yung gulat?
Biggest surprise siguro is, parang hindi ko in-expect na mabilis yung ma-outgrow mo yung mga bagay-bagay. Parang, sige, there's this transition in life. Pero, hindi siya yung isang sampal lang sa'yo. Parang, it's a matter of,
Ang bayolente naman. Sampal talaga.
sampal talaga. Hindi siya isang sampal lang. Pero, mamamanglayan mo lang unti-unti na na-outgrow mo na yung mga bagay-bagay and yung mga beliefs and connections, principles, values, aspirations, lahat ng inisip mo nung college. It's not like you would still hold on to that 100% of the time. Constant naman yung changes and all. Pero there are things din kasi na parang that you would learn first or madidiscover mo sa sarili mo after.
Siguro yung question ko for that, kasi siguro ako naman, nasa baliktad na process
Oo.
ako. Parang feeling ko throughout college, it was a era of reinvention and trying different things.
Sa college pa lang.
Sa college ako nag-reinvent.
Okay.
And I think the era after college, dun baliktad. Ako naman, nagro-root back. I'm trying to go back to my core and roots na parang like for example with GKY, parang siguro if this is something I could share, parang for the longest time, parang we tried to do something different with GKY. Parang trying to be this, trying to be that, trying to be the promo area, trying to be adulting, controversial. Pero parang later on, ma-realize mo din na parang, wait, eto pa ba ako?
Okay.
So it's going back to that. And siguro siguro yung question ko on outgrowing and then realizing different beliefs, how do you not lose your core despite changing and parang reinventing?
I think the first question, the first thing to point out here is, what is really your core? And parang, sige, magbabago yung environment, magbabago yung setup. Dati nandito tayo or like, pero ano ba yung core? Ano ba yung babalikan mo? And what's something that stays within you, even if tanggalin ka sa isang setting na yun, magre-remain. Sa akin kasi, yung core with it is, parang, the belief that I'm not perfect, that I try to value people, that I make mistakes, and even if I make the most difficult choice or parang pinakamaling bagay, parang I will still hold on to the belief that I am trying to be better, I'm trying to be good. That's my core. And sa akin, kahit dalhin mo man ako sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, saan man, or kahit ano
Paano kung hindi na sa Pilipinas?
Oo, parang ganun.
Paano kung dalhin ka na sa Dahig?
Tahig. Pwede naman. Bisitahin ko siya doon. Pero yung point here is,
Basta magkasama kayo, basta dun ka sa kabilang magkasama kayo sa isang...
parang hindi ako papayag na malayo yung selda namin. At yun, yung ganun na core na pangawakan mo. Kasi gets ko yung sinasabi mo din na kasi college, yun yung magre-remind sa'yo of the person that you once were, that yung pinanghawakan mo.
And the opportunities, parang feeling ko din it's the space where there are endless opportunities eh.
Pero yung tanong ko sa rin Jacob is, like sige, sabihin natin, nagro-root back ka from college. Pero how do you make sure na you're still growing despite still coming back?
Parang feeling ko it's like for example, I'd say I'm still growing kasi kung ano man yung binabalikan ko, ini-ensure ko din siya na it's not the same thing I'm going back into but a grown version of that. Like for example, GKY. It's something that I'm trying to root back this year na parang ewan ko, napansin mo sa mga topics recently, like, bakit nagre-resign yung mga tao? Ano yung life after college? Parang we're still rooting back in GKY, but siguro making sure that the depth of the conversations is deeper than who it once was in siguro 2021, 2020. And of course, the level of maturity of the conversations. And siguro in life din naman, there's always room for you to be a different person than who you once were.
Yes. Gets din naman. And nakikita ko nga din in terms of like the topics right now with GKY, with embracing live seasons na, okay, nandun na tayo sa seryoso. But parang, how do you ensure balance out na there's this sense of maturity, pero there's this sense din na parang you still show fun, you still show yung kalog or kulit or yung playfulness. Kasi I believe na with adulting and all, ang hirap niya pakita or at least ang hirap maging ganun ulit.
I think it's natural. Feeling ko it depends case to case basis. Kasi like kunwari kahapon, I had this conversation na siguro tease ko na lang. I'm not sure if sino nakakilala sa kanya, but si Miss International, Miss Mirna Esguerra.
Okay.
Oo. We had this conversation na super deep din. But alam mo yung, even if it's deep, there's always that sense of fun. Parang we're talking about also kung gaano mapapalighten yung So, even if kasi at the end of the day, even gaano kabigat yung buhay, there's always something to look forward to. There's something na kailangan mo din pagaanin one way or another. Kaya nga, feeling ko din, we Filipinos are into comedy a lot.
Gets.
Kasi, ang gulo-gulo na nga ng buhay, manonood ka pa ng drama, guguluhin mo pa sarili mo.
Totoo naman.
Oo.
Pero I think yung question ko din now is, sige, may ganun pa rin kalog or hindi yan mawawala. But moving forward na like right now, ano yung parang if nanggagaling ka sa college, if nanggagaling ka dun sa previous experiences mo, were there things na kailangan mong i-let go for you to grow? Or did you really experience outgrowing or more of growing ka talaga? Kasi iba yun.
I'd say, one way or another, there are things you outgrow. And there are things you have to let go in that post-college era. Kasi parang, of course, ang daming nangyari, ang daming experiences, and not everything you have to take with you after. So kailangan mo din isipin which one still holds value, which one still holds weight, and which one holds importance in life after. How about you? Do you have that kind of like thinking or discernment?
Sige, feeling ko, I think, the past months in general, parang I've learned that the hard way. Na parang how you would value things, how would you value people, how would you ensure that parang you are still growing and not keep holding into something na parang masyado mo nang pinapahaba yung bagay na tapos na. But right now, I'm in the process of figuring out how to not just outgrow things, but also grow with things that I've been used to. Kasi I think one tendency, like after college, is parang having that sense of comfort, having that sense of, comfort na, okay, ito yung nakasanayan ko, ito yung babalikan ko, ito yung sino ako ngayon. Pero paano kung one day ma-realize mo, hindi na pala ikaw yon, na naniniwala ka na lang sa sarili mo, na ikaw pa rin yung taong yon, sila pa rin yung taong yon, ito pa rin yung gusto mo. So parang, kailangan mo i-reconcile siya na, okay, hindi na pala ito yon, hindi na pala ako yon. So, anong gagawin ko moving forward? So, ganun yung sa akin na more of dilemma or also thinking process na, yung sense of reinvention, it comes from that. Knowing and accepting na things have changed, people have changed, you changed. And ngayon na nagbago ka, how will you bring in people to your life? How will you bring in these values into your life? How will you build the dream life that you want even if yung nag-dream nun is yung tao na hindi na ikaw?
And I think one thing na kailangan mo din isipin is how do you adapt to people's changes?
Right.
Kasi as much as you are changing, other people are also changing. Like, pwedeng you still want them to fit into your life and ikaw hindi ka na fit sa life nila.
Totoo.
Oh, so parang it's also one thing that you have to discern.
Oo. And yung especially with that people, wait lang, may quote talaga ako dito. Pero
nag-prepare siya.
Nag-prepare ako. Pero anyway, parang totoo din yun na parang kailangan it's an effort for you to meet people where they are. Parang that's also something that I've learned na parang, okay, kala ko okay kami, kala ko nag-effort na ako, kala ko friends pa rin kami, pero baka friends kayo that time. Paano kung hindi na kayo magkasama sa current disposition ng mga buhay nyo ngayon? So parang, there's this, I've learned that kailangan mo mag-effort, kailangan maging intentional ka, and how you still maintain, prolong, and build new connections with people, not just from college, but also with the people that you've discovered new in your life.
Pero siguro, anin lang din kita. Dadagdagan ko din yung sinabi mo dun sa meeting people where they are. Minsan, mahirap din siya.
Totoo.
In the sense na you might also burn yourself out in the process of meeting people where they are. Kasi, I think, it's also a joint effort
Right.
na hindi dapat na you're just meeting them where they are. They try to meet you halfway. Kasi hindi pwede na, for example, you always try to make an effort to meet people where they are na parang, okay, at this point, you're here. Okay, I'll try to see how it fits, how it works for your life, for your calendar. But mahirap din siya kasi ikaw din mababurn out
Totoo.
Parang you'll be giving so much. Parang you also have your own limits. Diba?
And yun din yung I think important to note na kailangan nga din halfway. I agree with you on that na hindi lang pwedeng sige, intentional ka ngayon, pero hindi ibig sabihin sa lahat ng pagkakataon, pipiliin mo kailan ka mag-meet. Kasi if like you value that people, no matter kung kailan sila magparamdam or no matter kung comfortable ka o hindi, dapat you're willing to be uncomfortable for the people that you value. Kasi hindi pwede na doon ka lang kung saan ka komportable, doon ka lang magiging okay. Paano kung kailangan ka at this point? Parang yun for me sa akin yung test na, okay, binavalue ako nito kasi willing akong maging uncomfortable para sa'yo. Ganon. And siguro yung quote din na, share ko.
Yan,
Wow.
prepared na siya.
Kasi ito lang, kasi sinabi mo yung seasons and people. Parang sabi dito sa nabasa kong Substack, some people are seasons. And seasons are not failures just because they end. Winter doesn't apologize for turning into spring.
Wow.
Then, what is your reaction to that?
I agree actually na parang some friendships are seasons.
Oh, parang pwede
Oo.
hanggang season 11, season 5.
Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, 'di ba? Pero
Hindi na na-renew ang kontrata for the
Oo.
next season.
Totoo.
Oo.
I think yung sa akin doon, nag-resonate siya sa akin kasi parang there's this sense of accepting na you need to detach or accept the fact that people will come and go into your life and active yung effort for you to renew that season. I think yung seasons in life dito sa GKY, winter, summer, fall, ata. Pero season 1, 2, 3
Hindi
yung
naman.
sinasabi ko dito.
Wala
Ayun.
naman kaming, hindi naman ganun seasons
Oo,
na.
yun. So, kunwari...
Judger ko.
Kunwari, season 6.
Oo.
Parang, you meet people halfway. I understood that now. Na, hindi dapat na parang sa season na to may isa lang nagbubuhat. Kasi ikaw din magde-decide if, i-renew mo pa ba to? Or, cut off na?
And feeling ko din, with that, siguro, it's also important na you find peace na whatever the decision of the other person is, if hindi ka man niya meet halfway, you did what you can do.
Right.
Na parang, at least ikaw, masasabi mo na, okay, at least ako, alam ko sa sarili ko na I did my part, I did my effort to meet the person halfway. And if they didn't, and if they're not willing to give the effort that I need at that point, or parang to meet a certain way, meet at a certain point, at least you did what you can do.
Right. Totoo yan na meron sense na may isip mo na, okay, nagawa ko na to. Pero sa akin, there's this also danger. Or not danger, but parang may caveat yon in such way.
Wow, alam niya na.
Alam ko yun. Alam mo yan, Christian Dasal. Anyway, ayun. Yung nandun din sa point na, okay, sige, ito yung nagawa ko na lahat. Pero yung caveat nun kasi is the fact na, paano kung iniisip mo lang yung sarili mo? Paano kung may hindi ka pala nagawa? May kailangan ka palang i-improve? May lapse ka pala? Kaya nag-end o hindi na naging ganun yung season ng tao kasama ka. Kasi parang I've also learned na, sige, parang ginawa ko na yung best ko. I mean, yung taong yon probably it's not worth, they think that it's not worth their time. But at the end, parang they see also na parang napagod na rin sila, naubos na rin sila, and they don't see the sense of renewing it after all. So parang, we also must be open in a way na how can we also criticize or review ourselves when seasons end, na baka, sige, ginawa ko na yung best ko, nandun na. Pero may kailangan pa akong improve. May mali ako dito. May kailangan ako tanggapin na kailangan ko ipag-apologize. Kaya nangyari rin yun. So, may ganun din siyang aspect. And reality rin siguro. In a
Yeah.
sense.
And
Yun.
siguro eto naman, we've talked a lot about friendships, but also one aspect is that navigating your career path, not just career path, but the direction of where you want to go, aspirations. May pressure ba na to figure it out immediately after college?
Feeling ko meron. Meron naman. Pero hindi ko alam kung naramdaman ko sa... Ay, hindi. Okay, meron nga. Gulo yung utak no?
Hindi sure.
There's this pressure figuring out. Okay, kasi at this point, sa mga graduating na, nagsasabi sila, anong gusto mong gawin sa buhay after college? Parang may tanong na agad dun eh. And parang there's this pressure of answering it immediately. Sa akin, parang figure out ko, okay, titignan ko muna. Dadalhin ko muna yung sarili ko out there. And it's something na hindi ko siya, hindi ako very active about it kasi alam ko na parang taliwas to dun sa expectations ng mga tao sa akin. So there's that. Pero sa akin, ang mas na-realize ko din here after at this point in life is you don't have anyone to please. Na, okay, maybe in college, like, you seek validation for your prof's grades, for the feedback of your group mates. if like paano ka sa org, paano ka sa class, paano ka sa friends mo, paano ka sa lahat. But kasi, ngayon na nandito ka na sa labas, sa outside world, ika nga.
Evicted, PBB.
Evicted ka na, graduate ka na sa, sa Star Hunt. Basta yun. Parang nandun din yung sense na, hindi mo na, wala ka na kailangan patunayan sa iba. Kailangan mo na lang patunayan sa sarili mo kung nasan ka and anong value mo ngayon. So, sa akin, yun din yung natutunan ko na hindi ko kailangan i-please to everyone. And mas ang importante, ako yung nag-figure out sa sarili ko kung ano yung gusto kong buhay na maging. And it's not like, sige, may certain KPIs na kailangan ma-meet or yung mga targets before 2026 ends, yung mga ganon. Pero, it's a process. And it shouldn't be something na kailangang ma-pressure ka.
Real talk. We're always looking for ways to make an impact. But sometimes, we don't know where to start. What if it starts with just 30 pesos a day? That's all it takes to sponsor a child through World Vision Philippines. For almost 70 years, they've been bringing hope, joy, and justice to children and communities across the Philippines through programs on education, nutrition, child protection, and more. Through child sponsorship, you're helping create lasting change, not just for one child, but for their whole community. Plus, you'll receive updates, exchange letters, and follow their journey as they grow. Empower a child and their community to change their future. Sponsor a child at World Vision. Visit www.worldvision.org.ph today.
Ikaw ba, like, knowing that nandito ka sa point na life mo na, sige, GKY is here, it's thriving. Pero, you still figuring out other things about yourself. Parang, how do you navigate it? And ano yung sense of thinking mo in figuring out?
Ano ulit? Ano yung
Ano yung sense mo? Paano mo pinifigure out, essentially, yung life mo after college? Knowing the experiences that you've had in GKY, in your career, and all.
Ewan ko, hindi din ako nagkaroon ng hindi, ang honest ha, wala talaga akong, like, paanong gusto kong gawin? Parang tipong, maghanap tayong trabaho, tingnan natin.
Eto, gusto mo to.
Yeah. Parang okay, I'll be honest ha, papakatotoo ako dito. Naghanap lang talaga ako ng trabaho na day job ko na I will get to do this.
So this
is
The
my
dream?
priority. Oo. Siguro, it's really important lang na alam mo yung sarili mo kung ano yung dream star mo or parang ano yung gusto mong sundan na parang everything works around that.
And this is your dream star.
For me, eto siya. Eto, ikaw naman, Balance. Did you ever feel na while navigating that path, did you feel na you were falling behind? And how did you navigate that feeling?
Ako, feeling ko hindi.
Wow!
Hindi kasi, rooted dun sa sinabi ko kanina na wala naman kasi akong kailangan i-please.
Oo.
Kailangan ko
So,
lang
alam mo na
i-please sa
kasi
sarili ko.
kaagad yon.
Oo. Na parang, okay, nakita ko yung batchmate ko,
Nasa ganito.
Nasa management training program na, like 6 digits na yung salary, o kaya nasa manager.
Meron?
Ewan ko, or nasa managerial position na sa government, or kung nasaan man.
Parang
So,
alam ko sino yun.
Oo. Parang yung mga gano'n na, okay, nandun sila. Pero hindi ibig sabihin yun, I fall behind. Kasi, bakit, di ba sabi nga ng Bini, buhay ay di karera. Wow.
Oh, actually.
Oo. Ikaw ba, na-feel mo na kailangan mo mag-keep up with people? Knowing you.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Ayun lang, no.
Parang feeling ko din
Sure
naman, may sarili akong path.
Okay.
I was navigating a different path eh. And actually, yung first year talaga after graduating, kasi 1 year na.
Wala. I mean,
Mag-1 year na.
Mag-1 year na.
Mag-1 year na and sobrang iba yung 1 year na yun na na-navigate ko. Kaya for me, parang tipong, ang hirap niya i-compare sa others. Kasi gets ko yung ibang tao na magko-compare. Pero, parang it's really important to know na yung journey mo kasi, it's yours alone eh.
Oo, it's yours alone din talaga. Na tipong, parang wala nang certain expectation, certain timeline with terms of everything. Basta you go ahead, you go along. And, hindi lang siya magtatapos sa isang semester. Life
Oo.
wouldn't end in just one academic year.
Eh, ang problema, trabaho hindi natatapos eh.
Totoo. Kaya nyo?
Yung tipong buti sana may STEM break, di
Sino
ba?
dito college student pa? Oh my God.
Mukhang most.
First year.
Wow.
Second year.
May roll ko.
Third year. Graduating.
Tingnan nyo.
Wait!
Wow!
Nag-apply ka na?
Parampahin na yan.
Mag-apply na. Huwag ka na mag-apply.
Wag na.
Oo.
Mapapagod ka.
Oo. Totoo. Kasi, ayan, siguro, feeling ko yung dapat things that I should have known before na,
Oo.
yun, siguro, naisip ko naman na hindi lang siya, endless na siya. Pero ngayon, mas marirealize mo siya now that you're in this position na, hindi lang siya para mag-progress agad-agad.
Tsaka wala siyang STEM break.
Walang
Ano
sem break.
to?
Pero bayad. Yun ang importante, bayad.
Pero wala STEM break. Kailangan ko yung 2 weeks ko.
Pero naman pag December.
Actually.
O kaya mag-VL ka.
Oo.
May leave, may SL, wala ba? Parang hindi nag-agree
Pero
sa
meron
atin.
ba ditong working na?
Working.
Oh, marami-rami.
First job. Ay, wow.
Sino yung nakapag-resign na? Yes! Sana all.
Sino dito magre-resign pa?
Ayan!
Joke lang daw magre-resign. Oo. Baka mahuli tayo ng mga, mahuli ako ng mga ka-office ko.
Oo.
Totoo yan. Parang it's good to know na ganun pala yung mga disposition
lang.
ng mga tao dito.
Pero kung magre-resign kayo, gawin nyo na agad. File nyo na.
Oo.
Why not?
Hindi, pwede rin naman. Basta ako nung nag-resign ako, may fallback ako. Minake sure ko, pag nilapag ko yan, may susundan ako. Shout out sa mga katrabaho.
Ako ready na ako though. Hindi pa ako na-accept. Ready na ako.
Ready na. Feeling ko, since naman to parang transitioning
Oo.
And since navigating. So, ano yung thought process of doing that option to resign? Kasi, I think, nag-end yung episode to sa GKY, yung bakit nag-resign agad ang mga Gen Z.
Uy, hindi pa ako nagre-resign nun.
Oo.
Wala pa siya sa
Pero
mindset
ngayon,
ko.
tatanungin ko bakit nagre-resign agad ang mga Gen Z?
What I will be answering is not based on personal
Oo.
experience. Pero kasi, feeling ko din, din kasi siya, isa sa mga nabanggit nung mga times na nangyayari yon is, bakit yung mga Gen Z hindi tumatagal? Pero kasi for me, ang mga Gen Z kasi, alam din nila kasi ano yung gusto nila. So parang, tipong, ba't mo pa patatagalin na kung alam mo din naman, kunwari, kasi may nagsabi sa akin nun, 9 months ka na, patusin mo na hanggang 12. Pero para kasi sa akin, parang tipong, ba't ko pa aantayin na mag-12? Resign na ako. Tapos parang, what if use that 3 months training the new person and I'll be elsewhere happy with my life?
Totoo.
Diba? Parang, ba't ba natin sasayangin yung oras natin sa isa't isa?
Gets kita doon.
Diba?
Oo. Hindi kasi ako, nag-resign ako, days before, saktong 6 months.
So wala ka pang 6?
Well, technically, 7 nga sa LinkedIn
7.
Pero ang point ko is, nagpasa ako Friday.
Kasi
Nung
may
Monday
kasi
next
may
week.
1 month.
1 month na rendering period.
Sorry, yung akin 15 lang.
Pero Monday, the following week, congrats, you are regularized. Talaga, regular ako. Pero, parang,
Automatic na.
automatic.
Oo.
But parang in terms of knowing na, sa mga Gen Z nga, na we don't place all our eggs in one basket.
Oo.
Minsan
Kahit 4 months ka pa rin, nag-a-apply ka na sa iba eh.
Pero paano ka magtatagal? Like, how is that sustaining?
Feeling ko din naman kasi, you will know if it's for you.
Gets?
And tatagal
Agree
ka kung...
siya.
Diba? Hindi kasi kung para sa'yo talaga, kung alam mong like you're valued, you know kung ano yung what you put into the table and it helps you grow, I think there's still possibility for longevity eh. Kasi I think as long as you know din naman na I think talagang merong magtatagal naman. Merong para sa'yo. Wow!
And hindi ibig sabihin nun na sa first job nyo agad, malalaman nyo agad yun. Kasi malay nyo sa second, third, or fourth nyo pa malalaman nyo.
Pero you will know if it's not.
Right.
I think yun yung pinaka-sure ako. You will know if it's not for you.
Ngayon ba sa current, mo?
Uy,
What do
1
you
month
think?
pa lang naman ako. Hindi,
Sa testing na waters.
ano pa lang, nagmo-module pa lang ako. Pag pag may
Onboarding
ginagawa
pa lang.
na ako,
Oo.
bored pa ako.
Makibigyan po ng trabaho sa mga boss ni
Pakikat
Jericho.
po yun.
At yun, sa akin naman, agree ako sa'yo na malalaman mo if like nandun ka na talaga. Sa akin, hindi ko sasabihin 100% of the time na alam ko na yon. Pero sa akin, yung pag tinatanong ako ng mga ka-office ko, kamusta naman sa work mo? How is your 1 month, 2 months, or going to 3 months na kasi ako? Or 3 months sa when this airs. Parang sa akin, gusto ko, okay ako. Kasi alam nyo, pag mag-OT ka, alam mo, hindi yun para sa'yo. Pag ayaw mo ng trabaho, ginagawa mo. Or, basta,
Tsaka kapag gusto mong ikaw na mag-volunteer na mag-OT.
oo, pag may certain aspects na yung sa trabaho na pag nag-OT ka, bakit ko gagawin to eh? Hindi naman ako manager.
Tsaka yung tipong, okay, pwede naman bukas
Oo,
yan.
pwede naman
Bukas
bukas.
ko na gagawin yan.
Mas madali kang mag-quiet quit. Mas madali mong mag-settle ka dun sa bare minimum. Pero pag alam mong, okay, driven ka, alam mong gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, ako ngayon, isipin mo, there was this one time, umabot ako ng mga hanggang alas 11 na.
Oh.
Nag-ano pa. Pero hindi tuloy-tuloy.
Hindi, pero filed siya.
Hindi, gusto ko lang din.
Wow!
Pero
Gumagawa ng free
Huwag nyo i-exploit yung mga
overtime.
Gen Z. Huwag nyo i-exploit. Pero yung ganun na aspect na gusto ko yung ginagawa ko ngayon, na-stimulate yung utak ko.
Oo.
And dahil alam ko for that na may drive ako, at least for now, para nakikita ko yung sarili ko na natatagal.
Eto question ko sa'yo. Kasi medyo nafe-feel din siya ng ilang Gen Zs, aka ako din.
Oh.
Na-feel mo bang, ano to, ang bobo ko sa first job mo?
Oo naman.
And how do you navigate that?
Kasi yun nga din feeling ko. Kasi sa pressure sa atin, na alam naman natin lahat after college. Na feeling natin, ay, alam ko na yung course ko, alam ko na yung gagawin ko, ready na ako to sabak into
Pero
the
sa
real
first
world.
job mo, may na-feel kang,
Oo naman.
ano to?
Nag-AI ako. Sorry po. Totoo. Oh, hindi ka nag-AI at one point?
Ay, hindi alam to ni James, may sarili kaming AI.
Oh, yun nga.
Oh.
Nag-AI ako kasi hindi ko alam paano mag-code sa Excel. May mga formula.
Ah!
Mga ganon.
Uy, pero ano siya?
Marunong ba kayo? Bakit
Uy,
kayo
hindi.
tumatawa?
Usually, alam mo, para mapadali yung buhay mo, actually, madali siyang gawin. Like, kunwari sabihin mo lang sa ChatGPT kung ano yung
Hindi to sponsor.
Dito sponsored.
Pilot. Ayun.
Pero pwede mo ilagay kung ano yung gusto mo nang ipakode, tapos
Oo nga.
copy-paste ka na lang.
Yun nga. Ganun ginagawa ko kasi hindi ko alam paano gawin yung trabaho ko. Agad.
Ako kasi, nalula na ako sa dashboard ka agad eh.
Dashboard. Oo.
Alam mo kung ano
Yung
yan?
mga dashboard na yan.
Oo.
Naku, yung mga na yan, nakita ko dun sa tweet, sa post ni Baus na, ito na naman yung mga Gen Z, gagawa na naman ng mga dashboard na hindi na naman babasahin ng mga boss nila. Parehas lang yun. Ginawa rin
Hindi.
natin yun.
Iba yung dashboard.
Tracker. Basta sa Excel man yan o sa Sheets, lahat yan. Mga
Ang
kailangan i-figure out. Pero ilalaban
Akala ko
mo.
gets mo yung dashboard eh.
Ano ba? Yung sa
Dashboard.
Sa trabaho.
Oo, sa
Oo nga, alam ko yan. Pero tracker din yan. Sa ibang...
Sige na
anyway,
lang.
nag-away na kami.
Oo na.
Ang point here is, going back, na yung ganyan, kaya natural lang sa'yo na mabobo ka agad pag nagtrabaho ka. Kasi, nagsisimula ka pa lang.
Until which point siya acceptable?
Feeling ko after 6 months.
Pag kunwari, nasa 12 month ka na, nafe-feel mo pa, ano to?
Parang feeling ko hindi na acceptable.
Dapat tanggalin ka.
Hindi naman dapat tanggalin, pero kasi pag alam mo na ang tagal mo na, like tenured ka na dyan, regular ka na, tapos hindi mo man lang alam paano magsalita sa boss mo, paano mag-navigate sa meeting. So at least
Hindi naman
i-grasp.
navigate sa meeting. Kunwari, sabihin natin...
May ganun ako kalala. Pero sige.
Talaga?
Oo, basta yun.
Kunwari, mag-navigate, kunwari, yung work specific talaga. Yung part talaga siya ng JD mo.
Feeling ko kailangan alam mo na after 6 months. Kasi paano ka ma-regular kung hindi mo alam yung trabaho mo?
Kunwari, hindi nila nalaman na hindi mo pala alam yun.
Well, may AI naman. Totoo naman. Pero there's that na dapat may sense of familiarity and control ka na in what you do. And if like at that point, hindi mo pa rin alam, ayaw mo pa rin sa ginagawa mo, ay feeling mo na nabablanko ka, na space out ka, baka ibig sabihin na baka hindi tayo para sa'yo yung work.
Wow.
And ako naman, yung sa work ko, kaya ako nag-resign, it's not that because na, sige, nabobobo ko sa Excel. Tanggap ko yun. Pero more of, mas may nakita akong opportunity na mas mag-grow ako. So, balancein mo din. Kasi hindi rin lahat ganun. Pwedeng kagaya sa akin na for growth, ikaw, ba't ka ba nag-resign? Ganun, for growth.
For growth.
Oh, yun, for
oo.
growth. Or toxic yung mga katrabaho mo. Or feeling mo, manager ka na, pero bayad sa'yo, pang entry level pa lang. So, may mga ganong sense na, paano ka magna-navigate sa pag-resign and all. But, that's adulting. Or at least
Yeah.
that's figuring out life. It's not like 100% of the time, malalaman mo yan.
And siguro, Lance, what's something na your younger self thought mattered na now parang hindi na siya ganun ka-importante?
Siguro, that's a very interesting question na iniisip ko pa yung sagot. Can you repeat the question again?
Wow! Ano yung isang bagay na mattered to you when you were younger or in college or back in the days, pero ngayon it matters less na?
Siguro yung sense na kailangan lagi akong patunayan sa sarili ko. Or lagi akong may patunayan sa ibang tao. Well, kasi striving scholar. But like, achiever, may naka-fix kang ganun mentality. Na parang, feeling ko ngayon, sige, manghingi ako good na may validation ako sa boss ko. Talaga? Nahirapan nga ako doon, nabobo nga ako doon pero okay naman daw pala, ganun, may ganun good feedback. Pero yung ganun, parang I keep it to myself. I don't need to always blurt it out loud, say it out loud, or like, parang ipagsigawan ko sa buong mundo kung anong ginagawa ko and all. But ngayon, nasa point ako ng buhay ko na, okay, pwede ko i-keep sa sarili ko. Pwede kong, I try to find my peace of mind. And that's okay. Ikaw ba?
Kaya ako nga tinanong sa'yo kasi hindi ko din alam ang sagot ko dyan.
Dami na sinabi ko.
Hindi, pero for me, something that mattered to me na hindi na masyado ngayon is the fact na hindi lahat ng bagay ay... Hindi ko na...
Hindi lahat ng bagay ay mahalaga. Joke lang.
Hindi lahat ng bagay na parang gusto ko yung napaisip din ako kasi hindi ko din alam yung sagot ko dyan.
Ba't mo sa akin tinanong kung di mo alam yung sagot?
Hindi, kasi gusto ko malaman your experience. Kasi for me siguro, I'd say things that are important for me before. Gusto ko in English ko yung
Are
question
still important now?
I wouldn't say it's still the same way important. Siguro for me, mas naging, actually hindi siya less important, more important. Parang for me kasi nung college, isa sa mga na-realize ko is super ako, okay, work. Parang kailangan, alam mo to no fourth year, kayod.
Paano
Tapos
yun?
parang feeling ko,
Demo.
okay. Kayod. Pero feeling ko, one thing na hindi ko na prioritize is building relationships with people.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, kasi if kunwari, like, I'd say a lot of my working relationships were just working relationships.
Kahit sa mga course mates? Or org mates?
Ay, sa course mates, hindi.
Okay.
More sa org mates.
Okay.
Parang feeling ko, I could have done better on my last year. Kaya parang
Same.
feeling ko, yun yung siguro na, na outgrow ko. Yung parang tipong, na everything is just professional, na hindi masyado kailangan yung connection mo sa kanila.
Right. Totoo. But, I mean, now in work, kasi may ganun ding aspect na feeling ko for the next episode, wow. Pero yung sa akin, yung nandun din na, feeling ko yun yung important ngayon. How will you build and maintain relationships? And again, babalik ako sa point na you have to be intentional about it. Kasi ang hirap makapagkita ng tao.
Intentional with Rocky Aguirre.
Uy, keyword, buzzword namin yun sa agency. Anyway, feeling ko ngayon for the last question. Wow.
Oo.
Ako talaga nag-end. But, GKY 6, GKY, dapat nga 250 rin nandito. Paki-ano na lang po sa edit, post-prod. Pero,
Hinihirapan mo pa si
GKY
Gab.
250, what are your thoughts, feelings, message, and all?
Nag-ready ako pang closing spills niyan eh.
Ay, okay.
Hindi, sa dulo na ng event. Pero,
I mean, ngayon, kasi episode ko ngayon.
for the episode, for me kasi, it's something that really means a lot to me na umabot ng 250 in GKY. umabot siya ng 6 years. Very, very still grateful to everyone who supported na nag-stream. And grateful to every guest that said yes. Kasi they believed in...
Palakpakan naman dyan. Ay, wow.
Wow. Na naniwala sila with the vision ng GKY. Especially with the new season na parang ang daming naniwala sa vision ng Embracing Life seasons. And I believe then na there's a lot more stories to be told and I'm excited where GKY heads from here on. How
Right.
about you?
Sa akin, parang hindi ko na-realize that until like when you sent me the brief, 250 na. Parang, ang layo na nun. To be
Hindi na
honest.
namin nilalagay yung episode number.
Oo, pero by the fact that, by that fact alone, that this still stands and it's here, it's this, at this
Oo.
point. Parang, I'm hopeful na it will grow more. Especially like with the direction that it's going now. Na parang, yun nga, parang sinabi din naman mo na parang tumatanda yung, parang sabi ko kasi sa kanya noon, yung GKY, baby niya, ako yung ninong niya. parang ngayon na, ano na siya, grade 1?
Grade
Grade 1?
grade 1.
Oh, parang naglo-look forward ako how it could grow more and how could it evolve as times change. And I think that it's something that I trust na with your vision and all. Ayun nga, marami naniniwala sa'yo. And part na ako doon. So, yun, congratulations sa GKY.
And marami pang aabangan sa mga susunod na episodes.
It's good din na ito yung bungad. Kasi lagari itong araw na to.
I know, lagari siya. Hindi ko din alam kung paano ko gagawin yung 6 recordings, guys!
Yun.
Bala na lang, guys, react na lang kayo later. What? Pero yon, siguro, Lance, ito na. Ikaw na mag-closing spiels dito.
Closing
Paano
spiel.
ba?
Wala akong na-ready. Pero yun, Embracing Life Season 3, this is the era of reinventing and rediscovering. You don't have to figure that out ahead. Gawin nyo lang kung anong gusto nyo. But at the same time, know your core, know what you value, and know your people that still matter. And maintain and strengthen that until such time na mag-progress ka. Kasi one way or another, ma-realize mo, you're here. And yun, thankful din ako sa'yo, thankful sa GKY, and for all the people na it's still there. And it's something then I think we have to appreciate. Like the people who stayed and the people who left. Thank you for all. Thank you all. Yay.
Yes. And of course, if na gusto nyo tong episode na to, why not stream it on, magiging available siya on YouTube and Spotify this June. And of course, why not tag us on your IG stories? It's at GKYPod on all social media platforms and hashtag GKY Live. And you may follow, ayun na nga ang social media
scan na lang yung
account.
QR code.
Yan.
Wow.
Guys,
Intuitive.
papunta na kami ng 1,000 sa YouTube.
Yay!
Paabutin na natin to. And of course, thank you to our 8,000 TikTok followers. And of course, wag nating kakalimutan ng ating mga sponsors
Yes.
na.
Hep, hep.
And of course, ang Hooray Chicken na may branches na sa Pasig, Taytay, Marikina, Antipolo, Paranaque, Mandaluyong, at may bago silang branch sa White Plains, Quezon City.
Hep, hep.
And of course, dahil sa kanilang suporta sa GKY ay meron silang promo. Kung saan sa buong month of June, if bibili kayo ng isang rice meal sa Hooray Chicken at magsasabi kayo ng Hooray GKY,
Hooray.
ay meron kayong libreng iced tea.
Wow! Ice tea! Palakpakan!
Oh. Kaya sabay-sabay tayo. Thank you, Hooray
Hep,
Chicken. Wow! And of course, gusto din namin pasalamatan ang lahat ng event partners who made this GKY Live possible. Gardenia, The Receipt Photo Booth, Lucky Yogurt, Hooray Chicken, Grip PH, and Pasta Game.
Yes, and ayun, huwag niyo kakalimutan na mag-give ng 5 stars. Follow, like, and subscribe. Wow. And huwag natin kakalimutan na life, people change. And that's okay. Yes, you rediscover, reinvent as you come and go. Ikaw, what's your final say?
Now, whatever happens, what is important is that you grow.
Right. And ito pa rin ang...
Ganito kasi yan.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.